Oh,
David.
Kristin.
Hi, David. Teresa called me and she was like, "Do you want to come on this podcast?" And I was like, "Okay."
Girlfriend, what did you do this weekend? I see pictures of you. I don't even know where you are, but you're with Montana boy.
hmm
Girl, I
Yeah.
mean, you've listened when you dated and married Jay. I was like, I wasn't even like into Tyler Cameron, and he's a good-looking guy. But I told you, Kristin, this one girl,
This Montana boy got you feeling some type of way. Okay. Yeah, Jay's
Huddy.
cute. And then Tyler Cameron, obviously, like snackopotamus. But Montana man, like there's literally no comparison. He's so sexy. Yeah, we were just like in Montana hanging out. We went like hiking, biking. We were riding a boat. I don't know if you saw that picture, but he was behind the wheel of the boat. We were just having ourselves a time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't think I'm going to be hooking up with that hunk of a man, like in a mountain house?
Girl, I mean, I don't want to be inappropriate, but I close my eyes when I see pictures of the two of you, and I can picture it. I can picture it. And
Are
the
you
things I,
picturing stuff? Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I
No,
picture the
it's
two
fine.
of you doing so much stuff. And let me tell you, honey, you're gorgeous too. It's such a beautiful picture.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun. He's showing me things that I like forgot existed.
And you know who's
Because
really into it is one of our past podcast guests here behind the velvet rope, our good friend Alex Murrell, back from the beginning of the days of Laguna Beach. She is commenting on every post of yours. I know that's one of your good friends still.
Yeah, I mean, my friends are supportive, and that's really all that I care about. I don't really need anyone else's opinion. I've always been that way. And yeah, I mean, Justin, my BFF, he loves Montana, and I'm happy about it. I mean, obviously, you could take one look at him and understand why I enjoy it so much. But yeah,
I mean, well, I know that you have said recently, like, you didn't show your kids on Very Cavallari and you'll never show your kids on TV, and that's off limits. It doesn't really seem like you're even dying to be back on TV. You're too busy running Uncommon James. I mean, maybe we'll open another store, but perhaps do
exactly.
we have a reality show in here somewhere? You, Montana boy,
I
maybe?
don't know. I mean, I'm sure people will kind of want to see it, but no, I don't think. Like you said, I'm not really thirsty for reality TV. I'm super busy. And yeah, I just don't want to like expose my kids to that just like right now. I just want them off camera and I'm really just enjoying my time with Montana. So I mean, I'm not going to say no to reality TV because I never have, but I'm definitely not in the place where I'm like dying for a show.
I mean, girl, I just listen good. Like you're living your life, like good for you.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just, it's lovely to see. And I love when you post these pictures and their shirt is off. It's very enjoyable. I don't want to tell you how to run your own social media, Kristin, because you are a social media savant. You are a
mhm.
genius. But when you do post the shirt off, it's preferable. I'm sorry.
For him or for me?
For him with the shirt off, I like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, he's got a perfect chiseled body. It's like chiseled from the gods. So yeah, I'm not gonna like gatekeep. But yeah, David, like keep on looking. His abs are perfect.
I mean, you started with Stephen Coletti, and this is where we are now. And I mean positive, because I'm okay with Stephen. Like you just don't miss a beat, girl.
And I really don't. And people can be jealous, but it's just like, girl, just know your worth and stay fit, stay hot, stay young.
Isn't it amazing if you just stay fit and looking young, like you can
Yeah.
get hot people? Isn't it crazy?
It's a really crazy phenomenon. And I mean, call it good genes, call it whatever you want. But I've always kind of just like stayed really fit, stayed hot. And sorry,
I mean,
just try to stay
listen,
hot. Just stay hot.
I don't dip in the lady pond, but I'm just going to tell you before we wrap up, if I did, girl, you would be
hmm
towards the top of my list. You really would be.
David. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not trying to turn anybody straight, but, like, I'd be down. You know
Oh,
me, like, I'm down for, just a really good time, you know? Tequila or no tequila involved, like, I'm always a good time.
we knew this since we first saw you way back when, and I'm so glad that you and Teresa are friends. Like, I'm just loving this friendship.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we had such a long history. Yeah, we're back.
Well, listen, you are great. Teresa's great. And you know who's also great? The one and only Andrea Lopez.
Hey, David. You know what I realized? I mean, I must have the filter of all filters on this thing because my skin looks flawless and I didn't even do shit. I have a crazy filter.
You're looking good. You have a good. I'm back in the Hamptons. I'm East Coast now, so I'm not talking to you at the crack of dawn anymore.
Good for you, honestly. Spend your summers on the East Coast. It's the best coast.
We'll do at some point, we'll do an in-person long episode in New York City this summer because
Perfect. I would
you're in
love
New
to.
Jersey. I'm gonna
Mhm.
be there. We love you could bring
Yes.
all the wigs. We love our Kristin. We love our Teresa. We love our Kristin. Next week we might have Courtney visit us.
Who knows? You guys, like, she really could. Courtney's been a little quiet, but we had to get a visit from
Yeah.
Kristin because Kristin's obviously been hosting. So, yeah, I would love to bring a little Courtney.
I texted you yesterday when I saw that. I was like,
But
"Oh my," I was
yes.
like, "What am I looking at? This man is so hot."
Yeah, and she's making us all jealous, and she enjoys it, I think. I think Kristen really gets a life out of, making us all just
I
be
think so.
obsessed over her pictures that she
She's
posts.
like, "I'm hot,
Because
he's hot. It's all good."
yep, yep, and I foresee maybe babies in the future? Maybe. I mean, I don't know if I would really wanna make babies with that young of a man just right now because he's so young, but she's probably definitely ready to have another kid.
And let me just say, when Jenny Farley, AKA JWoww from the Jersey Shore,
Yep.
met her man, he was only 24 and they are still together. So people, it can be done.
That's a really good point. I forgot about our girl, Jay Wow. She really did. But Jay Wow is also she's always been one of like the harlots, the hotties. Yeah.
Let's not forget about JWoww.
Let's not forget. Lest we forget, please.
And
Yeah.
let's not forget about Angelina because her podcast is she's killing it.
Is she really? I need to listen to it.
It's just I don't know. I have a thing for Angelina. I love
You
her.
you just love you love the drama. Angelina brings the drama.
I
She really
love like
does.
an underdog. I love that she was off the show for so long. Can you imagine
Yes.
sitting around for years and just watching people get like so filthy rich and then you get invited back to the party and you get a piece of your
Right.
own bag? Like, good for Angelina. I mean, like you sit around and Paulie D is making like $20 million a year as a
Right.
DJ. Snooki is like loaded. To be invited back, I have a soft spot for Angelina. Yeah.
I do too. As soon as she brought plastic bags as instead of suitcases on the first season, I go, "Who is this bitch that doesn't give a shit what people think?" It's Angelina.
The Staten Island dump truck. I mean, right? I mean,
It's
that's what
too
they
good. You
it's
cannot
too
make it
good.
up. It's too but she's effortlessly herself and unapologetically. So we can't be mad at that. It's made for reality TV.
It's made for reality TV. Listen, you are the best. Teresa, love, love, love.
Love, love, love. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be back next week a lot more. It's not gonna be so emotional. It's gonna be back to dramas, and we're excited. All
We
right.
got drama to talk about next week when you come back, girl. It's going to be a dramatic episode. Fingers crossed that everything works out for you next week and you put them in their
Yes.
place.
Yes.
And I really appreciate this. And everyone, where can everyone follow you and find you? You're on Cameo. You can be booked for parties, everything.
Yes. Everything in between at Andrea Lopez Comedy on Instagram and TikTok. And my website is AndreaLopezComedy.com for all of my reps information. If you want to book me, Cameos is just right on the Cameo app. But if you have a really fun party or you have just some fun requests that you want Teresa to be there for, let me know.
I love it. Thank you. Will text. You are the best. Thank you for doing this in the morning and
Of
love you. And
course.
thank you for switching wigs and being so ready.
I'll have a full on Kristen wig. I've got all my wig heads up and I just need to like go there